Want to downsize your car? Well, then how about trying one of the new micro cars out there? We're going to talk right now to Joe White. He's our Eyes on the Road columnist, and he is in Detroit. We're also talking to Chevrolet's Cristi Landi, who is Director of Product Marketing for Chevrolet Small Cars. She is going to join us as well. Joe, let me talk to you right now. When we say micro car, what exactly do we mean? How small is micro?
Yeah, well, basically what we're talking about is a car that's 160 inches long or less. One way to think of this is that a couple of these cars, and I checked this out, you could park them in the back of a long bed Ram or a Ford F-150 pickup truck. The wheels would fit inside the bed of the truck.
All right, that is small.
And if you look at them, you say that's a mini car. That looks like something from Europe. And guess what? Most of them are something from Europe or from Asia. That's what makes them different. We haven't seen these cars so much in this market until now.
A microcar. That's a car that can fit in another car. Cristi, let me let you jump in here. The new Spark starts at just over $12,000. Who is the market for this car, you think?
We're targeting younger buyers, first-time buyers, but we also know that we'll see two different age groups purchase this vehicle. Young people and also older people who may not need to carry around as many people or things. But it is quite functional. You'd be surprised.
And Joe, obviously the Spark not the only one on the market. Let's run through a few of the other models that are out there. Give us kind of the price ranges on those as well.
Well, if you want to start at the top is the Mini, which is from BMW. That's sort of a luxury micro car that starts at over 20,000 and goes up from there. The rest of these cars are more in the 12 to 15, 16, 17 range. Fiat 500, Scion IQ. Let's not forget the Smart 4.2, which is a very tiny car. Kind of a pioneer, kind of overlooked, but I just looked at, and their sales for this year have almost doubled through the end of September. So that's the kind of car we're talking about. There are more models than that and more predicted to come.
Cristi, what is the trick in making these micro cars not feeling like they're skimping on style and accoutrements and comfort? How do you sort of walk that fine line?
Yeah, well, we listen to what our customers want, and what we found with the Spark, although it is a mini car technically, it's the roomiest mini car in its class, and we also are the only one that offers 4 doors based on the lower price mini cars. So the other thing that we've got in this vehicle is a lot of technology, integration with their smartphones, simple, easy to use. Those are things that our customers are asking for.
And Joe, Fiat had some trouble early on with its sales of its sort of micro car model. What have they done to change that, to revamp and hopefully, get back on the road with sales of that car?
With the Fiat?
Yes, the Fiat.
Yeah, a couple of things. One, they got some better ads to get some better awareness. I was told by Tim Kaniskis, who runs the Fiat brand, that awareness has gone from 8% to 45%. 2, they got some more dealers in markets that matter for this car. And 3, they're offering a pretty good lease deal on that car. It starts at $199 a month. I've seen as low as $99 a month.
Wow. Hey, Cristi, safety. People always wonder about safety with these super small cars. I mean, I see them passing me on the road and I think, my gosh, if I were in an accident in one of those, what's going to be left of me? How do you, 1, take care of that on the technology level for your cars? And 2, how do you convince consumers that these cars are safe?
Well, I think consumers would be surprised when they see that for $12,995, the Spark comes standard with 10 airbags, StabiliTrak, ABS, tons of safety features. So if they're shopping potentially a used car in the market with older tires and not the newest technology, this vehicle is actually very safe.
Joe, I just want to ask you this. Is this a car really only for the urban market? Those folks are going to be driving, sort of just commuting, or is this for somebody who could be on the road for a while?
I don't think it's really a road car. I think this is definitely a car that if you're in a congested, crowded urban area, San Francisco, Boston, New York, northern New Jersey, it makes perfect sense. I live in Detroit. I commuted in a Spark, and it is quite an appealing car, but I'm not sure that would be my first choice. A car that small, I'm not picking on the Spark, but any car that small would not necessarily be my first choice for long commutes or long road trips over the freeways, no.
All right, Joe White, he writes the Eyes on the Road column, and we're so glad to have Cristi Landi. She's with Chevrolet and works in their small car division. Appreciate your being with us here. Thanks to you both. More in the Personal Journal section tomorrow.